Hi, this is Connie with ClickyChickCreates.com and welcome to another plan with me. So excited for August. Some pretty colors. At first I was a little bit intimidated by the color scheme. I wasn't really sure what direction I was going to take it in. But I ended up figuring out a couple different schemes to go with. And I'm excited to have some fun. I just realized I took that all apart and I don't think I needed to. Here it is. So this new stencil, I've had it, probably a month or two. It's from Hero Arts. It is Floral Filigree Stencil Pair. So I'm going to use this. So what I was excited about is I actually ended up, like I said at the beginning, I was a little bit intimidated with the color scheme, wasn't sure what kind of look I was going to go with, and I ended up deciding to do kind of a pineapple scheme and also to do kind of a mermaid scheme. Color scheme. So I'm going to show you some goodies that I've been busy making. But basically these are the two kind of color schemes that I went with. And I'll show you these different sheets first. So these are my sheets that I use every week. And this has all of my headers that I use, my checklists. The one I normally use, actually let me grab. So this one, yeah, so I have my headers, my checklist, my flags that I use pretty much so every week. Some, I used to have like blog post and video edit and a few different things written on these, but I changed these to blank ones on the sheet because I realized not everybody has a blog, not everybody does videos, so I thought that would be a nice, clean, simple way for people that want these. These particularly have a lot of the activities that I need to take care to run my business with social media and then also with hydration. But I had a sweet girl contact me on my Etsy shop and ask, she had seen my healthy habits steps and hydration tracker, and she asked, oh, would you ever consider adding this to this sheet? So I decided, yeah, that was a great idea. I really welcomed the suggestion. So I've done it a couple different ways. I feel like this is all a little bit jumbled, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit confusing, it's really late right now, if I'm making any sense or not making sense. So the Healthy Habits is one sticker, and this can easily go on a sidebar. And then I added some fun stickers, and then I added the Healthy Habits, but as individual daily stickers, the same as my social media stickers. So these are daily ones that you can add at the bottom of your day, and then I added a quote sticker. So those are just some of my different ones, and I've also changed my little weekend banner. I thought that was really cute and sweet, and I feel like it's a little bit more pronounced than the one I was making and using before. So I have all of those, and I have those, like I said, in the two different colorways. I call this color the kind of coral and kind of a sea green. This is kind of my mermaid feel. And then the one that has the green and yellow predominantly, this is more of my pineapple feel. I just, the way my brain works, I just kind of categorize things that way. I haven't even added these to my shop yet, but I just made these little mini flags. These are 1/2 inch tall, stars, video camera, and coffee cup. And then I made another set with hearts, scissors, and camera. This just covers some of like the things that I'm into, and I know a lot of girls are too. So I figured like the scissors I use for crafting or design team stuff, camera obviously for photography, and then blank ones as well. I made these super fun quotes, and I'm so excited. I literally just printed these, just cut them. So I'm loving the way that these look. This one I think is one of my favorites. Beach hair, don't care. And these work really nicely with the hexagons that are going to be for the mission board. I haven't been using my mission board yet, and I started to last month, and I'm super excited to use it and wanted some stickers to pretty it up. And then just more fun everyday use flags for my weekly spreads. So these are play, learn, ride, splash, party, faith, date, give, girls' night out, movie night, game night, happy hour. So just some fun flags, little mini dots to use for, obviously just for to-dos and whatnot. My heart strips, some more fun stickers, blank flags, more full sheets of the daily kind of activities, weekend banners, more of the blank ones, and then these, a lot of times on my sidebar, I will add like things that people I need to call, errands I need to run, shipments I need to get out. So I made these. So I'm excited. I'm just going to jump in. They're all listed in my Etsy shop if you're interested. But if not, if you're just here to see me create, now we can go. All right, so what I'm going to be using this week is the scalloped circle. I think this one's called the Seal of Approval by Fiskars. It's the size medium, and I'll be using a strip of just leftover sticker paper again and making my little masks. And I'm just going to pop them all out at once. So clearly I will need 7 of these. Oops, that one I bonked on the edge. It didn't go all the way. And now I'm talking and I lost track of my count, but that should do it. All right. And again, on these, I'm going to, actually, let me see, do I have a score line? No, I do not. All right. Oh gosh, I just noticed how icky my nails look. My girls have been on a spa kick, and they love when we do nails and little mini facials and all that good stuff. They're so sweet. They drive me crazy a lot of times, but for the most part, they're very sweet. But anyway, so they've been on a nail kick, and I'm really hard on my nails. I think with cleaning and crafting and all that jazz, I don't keep up with them the way that I should, the way that a proper lady should. Oh, good heavens, if my mom heard that, she'd say, what proper lady? So the reason I'm sticking them on the back of my hands is to get some of the stickiness off, and that way when I pull them up, I don't have anything tearing or pulling or being weird and wanting to stay on there forever. So that just gets rid of a little bit of the stickiness. Just going to trim a couple of pieces off so I can make my borders. Put one there and one here. And I'm just going to take some of that same sticker paper I was just using, take one of those tiny edges, and again, going to take off some of the stickiness and put that there. And you could just do the same thing with washi. If this is your first time catching my video, you could do the same technique using washi tape and either wax paper or parchment paper. You can catch any of my other previous plan with me's, and I'll show you how to do that in those. All right, so now I'm going to take this stencil, and if I just put it flat, it's not going to go to the edge, and you're going to have this weird border. But if you turn it at an angle, corner to corner, you get a lot more length. So that, and these are this is actually honestly my first time working with a Hero Art stencil, but I've worked with lots of other stencils, and they're really pretty pliable. So I can scooch it into the corner like that, and it'll be fine. But the one thing I do want to do is I'm going to add a piece of scratch paper behind, just in case if the paper shifts, I don't want the back paper getting that same color, because I might want to do a different color scheme next week. Alright, so the 3 colors I'm going to be using this week, again, they're Distress inks. These are some of my favorite, well, this is my absolute favorite line of inks, but my colors that I'm using this week are Evergreen Bow, which I love. It's really pretty. Shabby Shutters, and Fossilized Amber. I just picked this up a week or 2 ago. I haven't used it yet, so I'm excited to work with it. I will say with this week, I'm going to do a very not heavy hand. My brain's tired. A light hand. That's the word I was looking for. I'm going to do a very light hand on when I'm applying the ink, and I'm using the blending tools. So this one is for Evergreen Bow, and then like I said, I just opened this one, so I put a new pad. And I haven't used Shabby Shutters in a while, not with any of the new little mini tools. So, and I'm just going to do kind of a random assortment of the colors around here, and I'm going to just start. So a lot of times when I work with these inks, and if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I really kind of will push hard. Let me grab another piece of scratch paper. So I'll show you. So a lot of times I push really hard and kind of twist it to get a lot of pronounced color. This time I'm going to go a lot lighter, so just so you can kind of see just a little bit lighter pounce, so that I don't get a real heavy color. All right, I'm just going to stop talking and just start. And I'm just going to kind of put it in a few different areas, and then mix in some of the other colors as well. Alright, let's try the Fossilized Amber. And where they overlap, the colors usually turn out so pretty. So a lot of times I do like to overlap them on purpose. Alright, and then let me grab the Evergreen. And you can use washi tape on your stencil to hold it down. I'm just used to kind of holding it down on my own. So let's see how that looks. Ooh, pretty. I think I'm actually going to go a little bit heavier. Actually, no. I think I like that. So let me show you once we pull away that edge and lift up these pieces. You can see how that looks. So I'll move that, and just adds a nice little pretty layer of color. Alright, and let's come on over here. And do this side. Dang it, I have ink on my fingers. Be very careful of that. just noticed with this being black, it's a little bit hard to tell which side has ink on it. So be careful. If I were to put this part face down right now, I'll put it on here. If I were to put this face down on my planner, actually it didn't really transfer, so that's fine. Well, actually now you can see it a little bit more. But if I were to do that and smoosh it around, I'd get some color. And if I wanted to, that would be great. But if I didn't want to, I might be a little bit boned. And what I did want to add is over on this side, I'm going to do the same stencil, just shifting it down. Since it's kind of a little bit on the random side, I'm not going to worry. I'm basically going to use the same colors, the same technique, but I'm going to go super soft handed because I do use this section for notes, so I do need it to be, I need to be able to keep it legible, so I'm just going to do a really soft color over here just to give it a little bit of oomph. Oh, I like it, I like it. Okay, so then next, I'll start adding in my stickers. Let's see. I like the idea of this Healthy Habits one. My sister has a step tracker, and she was the one who inspired me to make these. So I don't have one yet, so I'm going to stick with my stickers that are working as is, my little social media and work trackers. I have been, I think, posting a lot on Instagram this summer. I tend to post a lot of like a mix of stuff. And I don't know if people find that annoying or if they're entertained by it. Sometimes wonder if planner girls that are really just looking for planner posts, if they get annoyed seeing my daughters or my photography. But that's a lot of what I post. My girls and planner and stickers and banners and fun Etsy stuff. So anyway, all right, so there's these. I love the colors and they look pretty with the colors that Tanya has already selected to put in here. And next I'll be adding my checklists. I always leave Sunday open, so a lot of times I'll start with the first one and then leave the last one, the lighter colors. But since I went light-handed, especially here, I'm going to start one in and then still be able to leave Sunday open. So down here I've been adding in my design team ideas for future weeks, and then for my Etsy shop, and then down here I've been adding things that I am grateful throughout the week. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to add on this page is a fun quote. So I think I'm going to use this Find the Sunshine one. Alright, I like it. Okay, and I'm going to use my mission board. I started using it last month and I liked it. You can see I already added a sticker because I wanted to see how they were gonna fit. So let me grab one, and I wrote some notes over here of some of the different things I wanted to include. So I'll just start plopping these down. I totally love this beach hair, don't care. It just makes me laugh. Oh, I like that. I really like the way that looks. And then if I wanted to, I have these extra pieces I could add on the edges. I just basically put them in to fill in the sheet. I don't know, I can't really stand empty space. Like, I even put these little mini dots on this just because I couldn't stand there being space left over. Yay. The other thing I wanted to do, where did I put them? I wanted to do a little bit of stamping. Not too much, but I like these little swirlies here. And this is, again, I'm busting out really old stamps from when like I started crafting, but that I haven't used. So these are from Basic Gray. And I have a feeling I even, like, when I bought these years ago, I bought them on clearance. But I'm just using them for these little swirly doodads, just to add a little bit of color around some of the different spots. So let me grab an acrylic block, and I think I will actually start with the big one. And I'm just going to just add this randomly in different spots. Just grabbing a little wipey to clean that. And then I'm going to do the small one in the other two colors. If I would have thought this through, I should have done the stamping before I added my stickers, because I would have liked to have some look like they're coming from underneath, which I could still do just by masking these off, but I won't do that today. I will just let it be. Great, so I think I'm good with that. Let me just wipe this off with a little wipey. Look through your old stamps. Like I said, I found this in an old set that I had from years ago, and I mean, it's a heart stamp set, but I was looking just for little pieces because I wanted something for the background, and when I saw those little squigglies, the little doodles, I thought, oh, this is perfect. It's just going to kind of fill in some of the background space, and yeah, I like it. I hope you do too. Okay, so the goodies that I am going to add, I guess I can open this up. Okay. So on on this, I'm actually going to use some of these Papermate pens. Since it's going on sticker, I don't have to worry about it bleeding or going through or anything crazy. Are starting to get sleepy. This is looking sloppy to me. Alright, I will come back and fill those in a little while. And then the other part, oops, wrong way. The other part I wanted to do was add some prettiness on this page. So for this, we're actually going to come back to using the stencil. I'm going to fill in these spaces that are not part of the month. And I got ink again. I have dirty fingers, but that's okay. Yeah, you can see all the ink on there. So if this kind of stuff bugs you, just be aware of that. I'm totally fine with it. The one thing I will point out is one of the months that I was kind of testing, I got some on this, on the tab, the kind of laminated or glossy tab. So make sure you are aware of that and wipe it off, because what ends up happening is when you flip the page, that will end up transferring over. So, oh, I just realized I went a little out of the line. Ah! That's fine, fine, fine. Okay, so I wanted to do that here, and then in the notes I'm going to do it also, and just add a little bit of kind of that really subtle look again. Alright, so I'm done decorating, and I wanted to give you a nice close-up of what I did. So that's the stencil from Hero Arts. I think it looks so pretty. Somebody in one of the groups was asking how I do my monthly, and I just keep it really simple. I haven't been using it very much, honestly, but it is nice just to get, you know, a simple kind of, I guess, bird's eye view, no pun intended. But I just did a nice little decoration. So I went heavier on this strip with my pouncing using the the blending tools. And then I went a lot lighter on this side just because I wanted it to be there, but I wanted to still be able to use the space. So that's my my overall month. And again, I just use it to just kind of big picture, not appointments, not anything too specific in here. Here is how the mission board came together. I realized after I finished up, I realized I had only focused on the colors I had used in the weekly spread, and I had wanted to include this this really pretty kind of coral color, and that's exactly what it's called. It's called Abandoned Coral from Distress. So I ended up going in with that same stamp and adding in some pops here and there, and I think it just really comes together so pretty. So I absolutely love it, and hope you do too. Again, just use some old, you know, some old stamps. Dig through what you have. You'll be surprised. You might find some little goodies in there. So, hope you're inspired. I'm going to show you my weekly spread now. All right, see you in a bit. The stickers are here just to kind of block some of the stuff that I need to keep a little bit more confidential. But I love the way the header came out. I think that looks so pretty. And yeah, love the colors. So again, they're the Distress Ink Shabby Shutters, Evergreen Bow, and Fossilized Amber. And yeah, I like it. I hope you do too. As always, if you like what you're seeing, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Definitely, if you want to see more, subscribe. Connect with me on social media. Just click on the Show More button down below, and that'll link everything from my Etsy store to my blog and everything in between. So feel free to find me on any of those spots. And if you do use Instagram and you want to use the hashtag ClickyChickCreates, if there's anything that you're posting on there that you've been inspired by me, I would love to see that. So thank you, thank you. And the last thing, last but not least, I am so excited to be part of an upcoming event that's called True Scrap Planner Love. So get excited for that. Save September 19th. It's basically an online class that day that I, along with a handful of other teachers, will be sharing great stuff. Corey the Reset Girl is one of the instructors as well, which I know I just absolutely love her stuff. So I am super excited. She's also another Inkwell press girl, so I can't help but just be smitten with her layouts, with her pages. But anyway, I'm so excited about the event. It's going to be phenomenal. And we're all excited to be sharing our planner love with the planner world and with non-planners who are interested in finding out more about it. So definitely click on the link. I'll have that linked down below as well, so you can find out more about the event and make sure you get on the early bird list. All right, thanks again. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll plan soon. Bye-bye.